everybody, it's Kelly, and I'm back with a two-page layout for Two-Page Tuesday. So I'm starting out with this twill paper, which is from the Echo Park Baseball Collection, and it's the baseball tickets paper. And I got a collection pack of this particular line because my grandson played baseball, and then my other grandson is going to start playing baseball this year. But for the first layout, I did a baseball layout for me. So I cut that paper, and I'm using 8 photos on these 2 pages. And so I'm going to do like a mirror image just for the paper pieces themselves. And actually, in general, it's a mirror because the embellishment spots are kind of the same. Not completely, but kind of. So sorry about that, guys. But you get to watch me change my ATG and see how fast it truly can be if it doesn't give you a lot of problems. So originally I was thinking this was going to be like all blue and white with maybe a little bit of gold, because we were at a Brewers National League Division Series playoff game. It was the first one from the 2021 playoffs, and the first game happened to be in Milwaukee. I had some good friends who got tickets and invited my boyfriend and I to go with them, and I had never been to a playoff game, so this was so much fun. First of all, there's not been, well, I shouldn't say there have been in the recent past, but certainly the biggest ones were when I was younger. So I'm taking the sticker sheet from the baseball collection here and just looking at things that might work for my layout here. And again, trying to kind of concentrate on the yellow and gold piece here. So I'm going to go through and just get the major pieces of paper here glued together, because then I can start the embellishing. I don't really have a lot to do once I get this done paper wise, because I'm just going to use the 2 pieces of paper here. Sometimes I'll add like a third piece of paper somewhere, but not doing it here. So this collection does have white, like that twill paper is white, but everything is pretty vintagey and distressed. So I'm looking for a note card that is vintagey and distressed. And so I found this this kind of off-white colored one, and it's very old. It's from October Afternoon. I don't even remember what collection. I just know it's old. So that ends up having some red in it. So now I'm thinking, ooh, I probably need to be a little bit conscious that I do get some red in here. And there's red in a few things here. In some of the pictures, there's some red appearing. And then obviously baseballs have red stitching. So that was actually a pretty easy thing to accomplish. So I'm taking that ticket there, which is from the sticker sheet from baseball, and then that baseball legend piece is a die cut from that baseball series, and then the dimensional baseball there is from some Sticko stickers, and I like that because it's a little bit more vintage and distressed again. So I'm mixing whites and cream colors here, but it's very intentional. It appears more than once. So like the photos, there is quite a bit of white in them, just because of what, like the Brewers win sign there has a lot of white in it, and then, you know, hats and that kind of stuff. But baseball's kind of vintagey feeling, that kind of thing. So all right, so then I found that little home run sticker from the baseball series. That home team is a die cut that from a sheet from that baseball series, and in that collection, the die cuts are on a sheet actually that you have to punch out. So I eventually punched everything out and put them in a little folder within I keep this, like all my sports stuff, like soccer, baseball, football, that kind of stuff, all together. I don't have enough of any particular sport yet. My grandkids, the 2 oldest, are still kind of going back and forth about what they enjoy doing, and they both play soccer, and then, like I said, they'll both play baseball this coming year. Actually, I just took him to a baseball clinic yesterday as I'm, or a little hour-long baseball camp as I'm voicing this over. So I'm adding NLDS playoff, and I'm doing that, both the blue and the yellowy gold color there are from Ellie Studio. There's some of the puffy alphas from Ellie Studio. So I'm just adding them in. I didn't have enough of any letter, and I had to MacGyver that L from another letter. Actually, I don't remember. I think it was an F maybe. I don't remember for sure. I'm adding in that play ball and then that kind of vintage baseball die cut there. All again from the Echo Park Baseball collection. And I'll add those in, and then I'm adding in one of those sticko baseballs on the bottom there. And I just like that they happen to have a lot of blue and gold, so it was really easy to make it work for my layout here. So because that title, I didn't want to write out National League Division Series and did NLDS, there's a whole lot of room up there. And to balance the other side where the journaling card is, I'm actually going to do an embellishment cluster up here. And I forgot to distress that tag. So I'm using my Tim Holtz vintage photo here, as I will do to all the edges as well too of the paper, the white paper. There we go. So that the sticker was the baseball sticker, and then the home that home is a sticker as well, and then the tag is one of the punchables, the baseballs from the sticko. Down here, the home team again is one of the punchable die cuts, and then I have a baseball sticker there, and that is from the baseball sheet here because I was running out of, I used the 3 from the sticko sheet. All right, and then they had some bats on that baseball sheet, so I thought that would be kind of a nice thing to incorporate in some of these clusters. So that's what I'm doing there. So the game we went to was really close. It was a 2-1 game that the Brewers won, and unfortunately that was the last one they won in the series. But we had a great time, and I grew up on baseball. My mom is a huge baseball fan, so I've been watching the Brewers since I was watching or listening to the Brewers since I was pretty young, and got to see Bud Selig and Bob Uecker, who are local baseball heroes. Well, Bud Selig actually was a commissioner of baseball, so I got to see them throughout the first pitch, and fun fact, I actually know both of them from a previous job many years ago, my very first job out of college. So kind of a long story, but that's fun. I've met them both numerous times, so kind of fun there. All right. So then lastly here on this side, I am going to add in that twine. The batter up piece, by the way, is from the punchable die cuts from baseball, and then the 2 baseballs are stickers from that baseball collection. And it was kind of fun. I got a picture of my boyfriend, a couple of pictures of my boyfriend and I, and then he took a really great selfie of the 4 of us together to commemorate. And the cool part about this was, so this was on a Friday, that Sunday of that week, the 4 of us were all at a Packer game. So it was just a great sports week that week. All right, so now I decided I wanted some enamel dots here, and I'm using the blue enamel dots from Eyelet Outlet and Brad's. And then one more thing that I don't want to forget to tell you is that I had wanted to round the corners of that twill paper, but I forgot to do that, and I did it afterwards, after I shut the camera off. So I just rounded each of the corners, and then I inked the edges. So since I had forgotten to do that as well. So anyway, so 3 enamel dots. Because that one large enamel dot is so large, I'm pretty much tucking that under things. There's one on one edge that on the play ball that I don't tuck under, but everything else gets tucked under because they're so big. All right, guys, here's the still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.